Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is December 2nd and I just made the decision yesterday, December 1st, at the end of the day to participate in VLOGMAS. So I was like, okay, I gotta get ready, gotta get my lights and my filming situation set up. And of course, you know what happened. The time kept ticking because it was about, I would say a little after 10 when I made the decision, but I made it. And when I make a decision, I walk towards it. Even if I've got to turn corners certain ways, I get to the destination. But it's the joy of the destination that counts. So I put my red Christmas hat on and I said, Claudia, happy Vlogmas. Yay! So everybody, happy Vlogmas, and I hope you enjoy my Vlogmas series going through this month, and I hope you enjoy other Vlogmas series here on YouTube because I love watching them. So yes, this will be Vlogmas Day 1 and Day 2. December 1st, couldn't make it fast enough before the day went on and you got before the day slipped away. But you've got to remember now with Vlogmas, they go up that day. So I will pause and edit this video for Day 1 and 2 Vlogmas 2019 this morning. And right now it is 1:03 Monday, December 2nd. So I will be editing this as soon as I finish this vlog. And then I have more videos to film because, oh my goodness, I am doing it, which I will talk about in this Vlogmas. I'll share some things with you. All right, so this Vlogmas is entitled On Turning 62 and switching or changing to an open diet and free falling into an amazing life with my bucket list clutched as I fall backwards. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, first off, I am so excited. I love birthdays. I had a cousin. Her name was Elandia. She loved her birthday also. And she started telling you about her birthday early in the year to make sure you had those gifts and you had the time to come and visit her. But she let you know that she loved her birthday. It was her own celebration, and I'm letting you know I love my birthday. Oh my goodness, my birthday is magical, just like yours, but mine is 111, January 11th. I always consider that the sign of angels. So I am so excited that it is next month. And I love that my birthday comes at the beginning of the year because I celebrate all year long. And at first I used to be like, okay, you just celebrate that day, hoo-hoo, wah-wah. And then I went to celebrating that week and I celebrated all month. And then I just said, let me just, bring it on in all year and enjoy this life. I am turning 62. That sounds so lofty and amazing in itself. I mean, 62. You just don't think about aging, I think, when you go through the year or the years because you're living life and you're doing what you do. But then when you stop and you say, okay, I'm in my 60s. Oh my God. And that is just, to me, astounding. just stupendous. Why? I know you could say, why? Why? Because people are like, I mean, you're old. Who is, watching, and who cares? But the most important thing is I do. I care. And I love my life. And I don't think it's been even it hasn't been so exciting as now. It's like every day that I live, it becomes even more exciting. Even those moments that aren't so exciting. There are those moments in your life, but it's up to you to make every moment count. So you don't waste time listening to what society says you should think about yourself at a given age. You think about yourself and in a wonderful way and consider all the things that you want to do and get busy doing them. And love yourself wherever you are. So at 62, I love all of this, even if there's no one right here saying, Claudia, would you please film in the morning, in the afternoon, when I'm not here, or whatever, because it's bedtime now. It's in the morning, Claudia, early morning. It's okay, because I'm here, and I'm loving this spotlight. So on turning 62, I am vowing to love myself even more than prior years, to take this body and give it all the goodness I can give it in the way of food, in the way of exercise, in the way of positive thinking, and just loving the skin that I'm in, loving the body that I'm in, and making sure I take time to package it and dress it the way I want to, not the way society or anybody else says I should look at 62. I look like Claudia wants to look, like Claudia loves to look, and I do what Claudia wants to do. I simply am so happy being me. So 62, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to squeeze the essence out of it that day and all year through, because it's just plain a wonderful place to have reached. And I'm looking forward to reaching many, many more milestones and birthdays and sharing the love that is me with those in my life, and illuminating my light with others, and feeling how wonderful it is to love those people in your life that make a difference, like your son, like my son, my grandchildren, my sisters, my brothers, my parents, my friends, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles. It's something to think about, and I just become overwhelmed thinking about it sometimes, even in the midst of the rain and those moments when you're overwhelmed with other things. I remember reading a book called Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom. I think that's his name. And Maury, a gentleman whom Mitch interviewed on every Tuesday for a certain time, and then he wrote the book to help him, I think to help him financially, because I believe Mitch Albom, Maury. I think he wrote the book to help Maury with his financial situation. And I just bought a book from Amazon, Mitch's third or fourth book about the 5 people you meet in heaven. But anyway, in Tuesdays with Maury, Maury said, whatever you're going through, and if it's sad, you give it 15 minutes. That's it. So if you gotta cry on your journey, give it 15 minutes and then get back to having a wonderful time. That is normally what I live by. So give it 15, and then wherever you are, 62, 22, 12, 16, 35, live this life to the absolute fullest. That's my advice. Not recently, it's been a while, but I have switched over from an exclusively vegetarian, vegan diet to an open diet. And that is a part of the changes that we go through in life. Sometimes we change, we all change. And I think it's a healthy change because I love certain meats that I've denied myself to live the life of a vegan or vegetarian. I will say that I'm no longer in the business of denying myself. And if I catch myself doing that, I don't try and look away from it. I look at it and then I change it and go back to the liberated Claudia. So when I say I've switched over and I've opened up my diet, that means I could be going along having vegetables for a couple of weeks, and then I might have some crab legs. I love crab legs. And I eat them and enjoy them without thinking, oh my God, all the crabs, oh, what's going to happen? I'm just eating these crab legs, and they need their legs, these crabs, and I don't have to add to the slaughter of animals on the planet. Let me just say, animals eat other animals. And I enjoy crab legs, and I have periodically certain fish that I enjoy, and I sometimes have steak, but I have steak very, very rarely. So yeah, I have opened up my diet, and I found that I'm still happy and whole and enjoy the different change in the culinary palettes. But I will say that primarily my diet is plant-based. That's just how it is. And I love creating meals artistically, nutritiously, and using a yellow plate to display them. I will open another gallery for the yellow plate to show you the meals that I prepare, and also I want another gallery for my writing so that I can share with you basically lots of poetry. Predominantly I'll share my poetry, past, present. So I am going to delight in doing that. Plus I share it with you. No, I haven't posted it yet, but in a video that I'll post soon because it's already done. It doesn't take a lot of editing, and it's called New Things In. I have a little contraption where I'll be able to do makeup on my Instagram wall and have my little holder there for my cell phone, and I can get it done. You know, I want to do that on my Instagram and become more active there. I'm excited. I'm so excited, guys. Okay. And the last thing I want to talk about in this Vlogmas day 1 and day 2 is my decision to free fall into an amazing life. So yes, I would say I have been living an amazing life, but I want it even more so amazing. I want it amplified tenfold. And I say that because when you free fall, I think you stop worrying about anything. And sometimes we worry so excessively, we don't even do what we want to do because we're worrying so much about what if it doesn't happen? What if it doesn't happen the way I want it to happen? And by that I mean, I am free falling into the life that I want to live, I'm going to live, that I'm calling every day in my meditations. What do I mean by that? I have been wanting to museum hop in DC forever. And it's been on my bucket list. And I've been looking at the vision of myself museum hopping in DC. Free falling. I just decided, do it, Claudia. Just do it. So let me tell you, there will be the DC diaries on this Vlogmas. Yes, isn't that something? I am heading to DC soon, and I will be visiting the free museums in DC. I love that about DC, and that's why that particular item was on my bucket list, because here in Atlanta, I don't know of any free museums. They come with pretty good ticket price. But the museums in DC, the African American History Museum, the Native American History Museum, the Holocaust Museum, which I've seen before, the Smithsonian Museum, but the Holocaust Museum, I was in DC once and I went by myself. It was absolutely astounding. It was so like what you've studied about the Holocaust. It was like someone picked you up and dropped you right back into history, into that horrifying time period. And all of the souls that left during that period, but that were so, oh gosh, triumphantly leading the best lives that they could live in that horrific period. All the shoes that were at the entrance of the furnaces, it was just something. All the bunks where people were just squished down into in these little areas. I don't think, I wasn't vlogging when I went to the Holocaust Museum when I went a couple of years back. I don't know if we'll be able to vlog inside of these museums. I don't know if we'll be able to take pictures, but I will get the literature and share that with you if I can't vlog in the museums, and then I will vlog on the outside to let you know what it was like visiting those museums. But I am so excited for that. It will be my first diaries travel vlog with the DC diaries. I'm so excited. Okay. You've got the best way to do DC, Washington, D.C. Washington. What's going on here? Okay. This says, let me get rid of this. The 15 can't miss free museums on the National Mall. The best way to do Washington, D.C. for free, thanks to these no admission museums on the National Mall. You've got the National Gallery of Art. I'm going to be aiming to make as many of these as I can. The National Gallery of Art's collection spans two major buildings, one classical, the other modern. And encompasses a 6-acre sculpture garden containing a rotating display of permanent works and traveling exhibitions. That sounds delicious. Then you've got the United States Botanic Garden. we have the Atlanta Botanical Gardens, which I have visited on several occasions. I would say probably 2 or 3. But a free garden, a free botanical garden in DC, that is amazing. Then you have the National Air and Space Museum. It boasts the world's largest collection of historic aircraft and spacecraft, including, get this, Charles Lindbergh's Spirit of St. Louis, the Wright brothers' original 1903 flyer. Ooh, I hope photography is allowed. Then number 4 on the list is the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, which I just told you about because I've seen that. And number 5 is the National Museum of Natural History. Oh my gosh. There's the National Museum of American History. 7 would be the, is this not ratchet? The next is the Hirshhorn Museum and Sculpture Garden. Then you have the National Museum of the American Indian. Ooh, I want to see that. The building looks so beautiful. The National Museum of African American History and Culture. And my aunt told me she just recently saw that with my cousin this year. Oh, I can barely wait. It looks gorgeous in this picture. Wait a minute. I think you can take pictures here in some of these areas, because this is a picture of a woman and several people just sitting down viewing things. Oh my gosh. We're going to do this together. And number 10 on the list is the Freer Slackler Galleries. Ooh, that's my friend popping in. Number 11 is the National Museum of African Art. Oh my gosh. And 12 is the Smithsonian Institution Information Center in the Castle. 13 is the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing. I've seen that already. That was wonderful. Money was the issue there. Money is an essential aspect of everyday life. Tell us about it. They've even made songs about it. And at the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing, you can witness how our currency is made through more than 10 processes that show just how much goes into making a single note. That place was awesome. Admission is free, but tickets are required for entry during busy season. Number 14 is the National Archives Museum. Number 15 is the United States Capitol Visitor Center. Oh my gosh! Talk about free falling into your bucket list and into an amazing life. Stop worrying, put it together, and just do it. Stop coming up with excuses about why you can't do something. Open up, meditate, go within, seek that power, seek the force, and you and that power give yourself permission to tick your bucket list off. You can do it, one gala at a time. Okay, so I'm going to end this vlog right here. Yes, I did it. Put this up and then film another video and get to bed so that I can write in the morning. Okay, guys. Bye. Have a wonderful December. Love you and see you again in another video. Besitos y abracitos a todo el mundo, and stay in your own spotlight. It's a beautiful place to be. Bye.